There is a moment that almost everyone experiences, but no one really talks about. You arrive at camp, tired, uncertain, maybe even slightly resistant. Your bag feels heavier than it should, not because of what's inside, but because of everything you're carrying mentally. Expectations, assumptions, a quiet question in the back of your mind. What exactly am I doing here? And then the system begins. The NYSC 21-day orientation camp isn't random. It's structured, deliberately, almost psychologically. Not just to welcome you, but to deconstruct and rebuild your sense of self within a group. Day 1 to Day 3, disorientation. At first, everything feels chaotic. You're waking up earlier than your body wants, standing in long lines, learning new routines, hearing instructions barked in unfamiliar tones. This phase taps into what psychology calls cognitive overload. Your brain is trying to process too much too quickly. And when that happens, something interesting occurs. It becomes more open, less rigid, less attached to your old habits. This is the beginning of adaptation. Day 4 to Day 10, conditioning. Now patterns start forming. You wake up before the trumpet. You know where to stand. You respond faster, think less. This is where behavioral conditioning quietly takes over. Repetition builds familiarity. Familiarity builds comfort. And comfort creates a sense of belonging, even in a place that once felt strange. The drills, the marches, the uniforms, they aren't just activities, they are tools for synchronization. Because when people move together, shout together, endure together, they begin to feel connected. Not deeply at first, but enough. Day 11 to Day 17, identity shift. Something subtle happens here. You stop saying these people and start saying we. This is social identity formation. Your brain, wired for survival, naturally seeks groups, and once it finds one, it starts aligning your thoughts, behaviors, even emotions to match. You laugh more easily. You tolerate discomfort better. You begin to find meaning in shared struggle. Not because camp got easier, but because you changed. Day 18 to Day 21, emotional imprint. Now, time feels different. What once felt slow starts speeding up. This is the recency effect at work. Your brain begins prioritizing recent experiences, shaping how you'll remember everything. And something unexpected happens. You start to feel nostalgic about a place you once wanted to leave. Because the human mind doesn't just record experiences, it edits them emotionally. It keeps the laughter, the friendships, the moments of resilience, and slowly it lets go of the discomfort. So what is NYSC orientation really? It's not just a program, it's a controlled psychological environment designed to break routine, introduce structure, build social bonds, and reshape identity just enough to prepare you for what comes next. And maybe that's why, years later, people don't remember the stress first. They remember the feeling of becoming slightly different than who they were before they arrived. Because sometimes growth doesn't announce itself loudly. It disguises itself as inconvenience, as routine, as 21 days you didn't fully understand at the time. But your mind understood, and quietly, it adapted.